了吗？
没有耶，没有吃早餐的。
Oh,
hello.
Hey, do you guys want Milo? I can ship some over.
Milo? We don't drink Milo anymore, bro. Yeah, we drink Ayni Cacao. Ayni Cacao is 100% pure ceremonial grade cacao. I personally I find myself more productive without having the jitters of coffee, by drinking Ayni Cacao.
也是没有糖 so it's really good for health also.
Yeah, it has 30 times the antioxidant of blueberries. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to learn more about Ayni Cacao, Kenny has a message for you in a bit.
Do you rely on caffeine to fill your day but hate paying for overpriced coffee and dealing with the annoying jitters? We have the perfect substitute for you. We partnered with Ayni Cacao to offer you their heirloom white Creole cacao bean sourced directly from the Amazon forest. The white Creole cacao bean is the rarest and finest variety in the world, making up only 0.25% of the global harvest. Ayni Cacao has 30 times more antioxidants than blueberries. It's the highest plant-based source of iron and is loaded with magnesium, which is good for your heart and brain. Plus, it's a natural mood elevator and antidepressant. It helps with weight control and boosts cognitive performance. The health benefits are countless. Oh, before I forget, Ayni Cacao comes in 2 convenient packages, a cacao brick and a smaller travel-friendly cacao paste. Head to the link in the description below and use the code 3CM to get 10% off for your next purchase. Spend over $80 and you get free shipping across the US. Just grab 2 items and you can hit that mark easily. Again, that's the code 3CM. Your mind and body will thank you. Oh crap, it's nighttime already? That's how long I make that video? Shit, I'm late for work!
Welcome back to an episode of 3CM Podcast with your hosts, Dongsheng, ZQ, and again, not Kenny!
Female Kenny number 2.
Female Kenny number 2. Hi guys, my name is Charmaine. Thank you
Charmaine!
for having me on this podcast.
Of course.
What's up guys?
What's up?
I'm Charmaine.
Mm.
So, what do you want to know about me?
Charmaine, how old are you? Wait, actually, no, we shouldn't talk about age on this podcast. How do we know each other, Charmaine?
I'm as old as you are.
Cause, 2069. No lah, cause I want to give people perspective, ma. Like our audience, they want to know like, what age are all these podcast hosts so they can relate to us. People of our age
I'm
group,
as
they can
old as
relate to
whoever
us.
is listening to us lah.
Wow,
That's just-
our audience got like 5 years old one,
My mom listening. 68.
Can. Auntie, I'm same age with you.
Yes lah, 18. 不要讲61 bro.
But now I'm back home now in Malaysia. I think you guys are missing. I don't know if you're missing it. Definitely not the weather lah. It's getting heat wave now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, it's getting kind of warm here too, but like not hot like
No, like
Malaysia
the
lah.
summer
Chicago
ma.
is like breezy.
Uh,
Yeah.
The thunderstorms here are next level. Recently, these few days.
Hey, actually, right, I quite miss the thunderstorm back home, eh.
I
don't
don't
know.
like.
I'm a sick fuck maybe, but I actually like rainy weathers and like thunderstorms. Like I find it more calming.
Rainy weathers are nice. Like it's nice to sleep in. That one I definitely can agree on that. But like to have constant
To
lightning
go out.
strikes and stuff like that, I think because of how hot it has been the past month. So
Yeah.
from what I heard lah, our government is cloud seeding, so it's raining like
Wait,
consistently.
is it really?
From what I heard lah, I'm not too sure, but it's consistent every day at like 4-5 o'clock rain. Yeah.
But cloud
有没有水灾？
seeding.
水灾啊？
我的 kampung 一定有的。
Kuantan I don't know. I haven't go to Kuantan yet.
Kuantan
Klang everyday
confirm one.
zai ah.
The drain system damn shit one.
KL also. I think what is worse this round is that KL 树倒 almost every day will 3-4 and it's those huge old trees that we have. Yeah, because I don't know, it got uprooted. So got one.
Wow.
one
Didn't
death.
know it's that bad.
Yeah.
One death?
Scary, yeah.
It landed on a car during traffic jam in Avenue K area.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty bad. But other than that, life is good. Food is good.
Just casually, yeah, someone
mean-
died. But other than that, life's good.
Life's good. Like you can't you give and take, right?
Yeah.
You're home, you're safe, you're nice. It's fine.
Yeah lah. True lah. I feel like what I miss about Malaysia the most is probably just the food lor. The food and the people.
所以后面很吵哦，所以 just disregard 后面的声音。
不用紧，有妈妈的 feel， 有那种
Yeah.
茶餐室啊。
Right now
茶餐室
it's
有
like-
茶餐室。
right now is like what? Almost close to like midnight, so it's probably mamak time. Mama is back.
Mamak session.
Yes lah.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my. Dude, like here, almost midnight time, everybody's asleep already. There's no restaurants open, nothing.
No, yeah,
Well,
definitely.
there
Just stay at home
is
and
like
sleep.
diners.
Okay, diners is like American staple, but mama is the Malaysian staple, you know.
Yes.
I don't
Correct.
think you can recreate what we have with mama lah. There's confirm something.
Of course.
I feel you can only do that at home. Because like a few of our friends, we talk about like starting a mama here in the US. But there's just no demand, Like people really, after like 9 p.m, they just go home and sleep.
Yeah.
Or you
So
can do a
there's no
mamak
demand for
bar.
mama.
Mamak and bar. Then I feel like people will
I
go.
guess.
But it's not
Yeah.
really
Actually-
mamak anymore.
Your limau ice is literally equivalent to a mojito without mint.
Correct.
I think you can, but like Dongxing said, also agree lah. There's no demand for it. Yeah, so it's quite sad that we can't bring that sort of culture over to like US.
US,
Yeah.
yeah. But I guess US has their own culture, so maybe we don't have to interfere with their culture.
You don't have to
Yeah.
interfere, but it's nice to keep a piece of home wherever we are.
That's why start your own mama at home. If anyone out there is starting their own mama at home, let me know. Okay, I go support you.
you can
I
buy
invest.
At
buy
home?
frozen prata.
Frozen prata.
I have
not as
in
good,
my fridge.
but not bad.
I think it's
You
pretty
Yeah,
go-
make
good.
your own curry.
Abang mama go ask to go and make roti
My
canai satu.
abang mama making dal today.
Wow. That's why you hear the ping chong ding bong ding dong in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, wait, okay, Charmaine, tell us, how did we meet each other? Who are you? Where were you in the US? Some backgrounds for our audience.
Okay. Shameless but not so shameless plug. We met from MCKL.
FCKL!
ADTP, American Degree Transfer Program specifically. So that's why all
Yes,
of
yes,
us
yes,
are
yes.
in US or was from US. ADTP,
Yeah.
yeah. I met them. You guys are one semester after me. Yeah.
Correct,
Yes.
So I
1704.
I came in to your orientation and seeing your faces around, and I think like in a previous episode you guys did mention about like your first impression of each other.
Wow!
So
Watch our
Ching-
podcast one, this one. Nice
Of course,
lah.
have to listen first, become fan,
Support.
then after that be a guest, right?
Wow, what a sweet talker. Cannot lah.
But I remember Zixing said she remembers Dongxing calling himself Dong Sampa, and I slammed the table when I heard that, because I remember I was like, this guy is just gonna be like, not gonna lie
He's
lah.
gonna
In my
go
head
places.
I'm like, in my head I was like, this guy a bit cocky ah. I was like,
right.
Just
okay, I'm not
just a
gonna
bit.
just a
Something
bit.
wrong in the head, ah.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
very
just a bit.
silver lining between being confident and being cocky, you
Yes,
know.
yes.
Yo. Okay.
But no lah,
okay.
after
I
that,
see
I
how
think-
it is. That's my
I
first
think we all
impression.
We all got close. Because I don't know, for some funny reason our cohort, we call it cohort, but our semester intake
Mhm.
was surprisingly easy to gel
Quite united,
with.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
overlap
yeah.
quite a lot, not just for like classes, but in terms of like hangout as
Mhm.
well. Like that. we went on trips together. We
Yeah.
did a lot of stuff together. We I think mainly we played basketball a lot together. So
But
Yeah,
not
we play
me.
basketball a lot.
yeah, Zijing no lah. I know
She
I
just
got
sit at the
yeah.
sideline watching us.
No, she go
No,
home.
actually, I'm not even there. Yeah, I
She
go
go
home.
home.
Yeah, there's always some people that go home one. They don't want to hang out with us one. They think
Yeah.
they're cool
Shut
because they got
up,
friends
that's not
outside of
true.
our circle, and then they go cafe hopping because they
Shut the
rich,
fuck
and then we cannot
up.
afford the cafe. Sorry lah, we only go mama.
No，不是
对做
你们讲
atas
英文的嘞，
Yeah,
我讲
做 atas
华语的嘞，我是。
哎，我也可以
我也是讲
华
华语的
嘞，
嘛。是
No
啦，
啦
我也可以讲华语的嘞。
哎，你好
没有吗？
啊
我 shy 嘛。
But
Shy,
yeah,
shy,
no,
shy.
I think because of that, Ziqing and I weren't very close during MCKL time, but we got really close because of COVID.
Cause of COVID, yeah. Cause
yeah,
we both went home together, and then we just like meet up for like food. Do we go
That was after
work
you
out
guys came to
together?
the US.
After, yes.
I think
Okay.
so. The time where all of us were back during early 2020 or mid 2020 because of like summer and then COVID, right? And then the rest of you guys went back to continue the fall semester. But then it was only Ziqing and I and another friend, Victor, who stayed back to do our semesters online.
Online, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And we were like bored.
Did your semester online?
Yeah, we did. our
Okay,
semester
wait, you
online.
haven't told us what college you went to. Hello, Charmaine.
Okay. Yes. We're going to backtrack a bit first.
Yeah.
So, we met in MCKL ADTP, and then
Correct.
Dongsheng flew to Michigan, Ziqing flew to Iowa.
Wow.
I remember you guys. I remember where it's
Thank you
have
lah.
to keep
Thank you.
And I went to Pennsylvania, which is like, if nobody knows where Pennsylvania is literally right next to New York, that one big plot of land. But as we like to call it, some of my friends like to call it, it's called Yeehaw, Pennsylvania, because we're in the middle of nowhere. It's not Philadelphia. It's not Philadelphia. It's not any of the major cities. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, so
What's the city called?
it's called crap.
Forgot already. What the
Hey,
heck?
how can you forget?
How can you forget your roots, man?
Yeah, 你住那边 for 2 years, I think. Was it 2
Yeah,
years?
leh.
2 years?
2 years. Wait. I really actually forgot. Wait. Harrisburg
mind.
is the nearest city that I
Town.
was at. The nearest city. The nearest mini city.
Okay.
But the town Mechanicsburg.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Mechanicsburg?
It's called Mechanicsburg. It's 30 minutes 20-30 minutes away from the next city which is Harrisburg.
I've actually never heard of that city before.
Yeehaw, Pennsylvania.
All the mechanics come from there one, is it? Wow, funny. Sorry.
I wish.
Continue.
But yeah, so I think you guys flew or rather went to uni with a whole bunch of our ADTPNs, and I think I was the only one who was there with. We still had MCKL kids, but we had more after my year. But during my year, it was just 4 of us. So
Your college, is it?
yeah, Messiah College. So you guys had like Ziqing over there had what 6 of you guys, right? And then
6.
Dongsheng on your
And
side.
that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Nobody came after.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
there's
those
one
6
more.
Okay, but to be fair, those 6 were all from our semester.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Those
So you
were
had
all
like a
from-
whole bunch of friends who came with you, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like tight relations, and so happened all 6, even though from the same semester, you know how we have our own gangs, all from the same
Yeah.
semester,
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
right? And then
Yeah.
for Dongsheng
I
also
felt left
on your
out too.
Yep. I think
I went with 2 other friends. Yeah. But like my 2 other friends are not from our like core friend group, I suppose.
Yep.
But like we knew each other lah, so like we could still hang out around. But then like so in our core friend group, there were actually friends who like came to the US first. They came here 1 semester early. So like I came 1 semester later, but I could still like hang out with them because like they were still our core friend group lah. So yeah, I guess in that sense.
Yeah. Well, on our side for Messiah, there was four of us who flew. But all 4
You don't know each other.
We knew each other to a certain extent, but we weren't.
But you hated each other.
Not hated lah. Hate is a very strong word. We don't hate each other.
Sorry.
It's just that we are very unfamiliar with each other. Cause one of Tim, one of our friends, Tim, he is from a cohort past the two of us.
Later. Yeah.
Way later than the two
correct.
of us. Tim, and then Michelle is from your cohort, but she has her own gang on her own, so she wasn't hanging out a lot with us, and she didn't, basically most of the time, not around with our group of friends.
Yeah.
And then one more was Jensen. Jensen and I were from the same semester, but man's busy as heck. So he's always around.
Graduating.
Yeah, he's always doing something. So
to
say the least, yes, we were close, but we weren't like exactly one gang type of close, right? So it was quite unfamiliar territory to deal with, where we don't share a similar experience as much, even though we came from the same uni lah. So seeing you guys flying together or being able to join, I actually wanted to go to Michigan, but my mom refused to let me to apply. My mom refused to let me to apply.
My college, Western Michigan, or like
Western
Michigan,
WMU, Because Juning was there, Nick was there, Zheng Ying was there, Joanne was there. So
hey, we shouldn't name drop, Should we? Should we say this one, that one, this one, that one?
Yeah. So like
actually no, people know who Juning is. Yeah, she was in our last podcast.
So
okay,
Juning was, I mean, of course, like Juning was there. Then 3 more other friends who were from my cohort and from our gang as well were also there. So it was very much like a okay,
community.
I want to go there because it's familiar and
correct.
Do offer what I wanted to do lah. So kind of got heartbroken because I couldn't join you guys.
Which is a perfect segue to our topic today, which is FOMO. FOMO.
Hey, you say like it's like a good thing, feeling FOMO.
Sorry. FOMO.
Okay, wait. I think we need to break it down for people who don't know what FOMO is.
How can you not know what FOMO is?
I mean, I'm sure there's
that means
like
很多人也会讲华语的嘛。
like
no lah, kidding.
We have older listeners also on this podcast, right?
Older is a dangerous
They don't know
word,
our
bro.
slang. They don't know our slang.
Yeah, they're not Gen Z, nah. They're not
not Gen Z. Non-Gen Z.
Are we not? Yeah, we are Gen Z.
Gen
okay,
Z.
anyways.
We are Gen Z. But okay, FOMO, fear of missing out. Basically, not wanting to, not being able to join something that you are wanting to lah. Also, always have that irrational thought of you're gonna miss out on something. So yeah, definitely FOMO was a very strong thing that I encountered.
I feel like, especially here in the US, right? I don't know. For me, myself, I feel the most FOMO is when I watch my Instagram stories and then see all my friends back home, eating good food lah, hang out lah, go clubbing lah, this lah, that lah. I'm like, wow.
You can also club here lah.
Wow, the club still close at 9 o'clock, bro. Fuck you mean?
That's not true lah. They close at 2 o'clock. 你講咩嘢
2 o'clock lah. Yeah, after 2 o'clock you go where? Go home, tidur.
Go home
Or like eat ramen.
Got no mama or mi tarik there.
Got no mama.
Yeah, no.
Wait, you say what? Mi tarik?
Yeah, it's like the in thing now for clubbers to like go.
Wait,
eat
really?
Mi tarik. No lah. I think
Mi tarik? Ramen?
Last year. No, it's you search it out. It's like the restaurant is called Mi tarik. It's like ramen. Essentially something like ramen.
Oh, ramen ah. Wow, legit it's called. That's why ramen ah.
Ramen ah, yeah lah. Same. Chinese ramen.
Chinese ramen, mi tarik.
But it's halal.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's what I
还好啊。
鸡巴，我讲话不会跟我讲话。
I'm just curious, David.
You curious for what? You're not going back home anytime soon?
What if I am?
關了咯，mi tarik at the time. No.
關了，你咒人家。
No. 興啊，boss 興。Anyways. Me tarik.
But yeah, I mean, where were we? It was like what, clubbing? You guys miss clubbing? Clubbing is like, I don't know.
It's good, bro. I like clubbing.
The last time I clubbed was when you guys were back. Actually, no lah.
Liar.
Okay, wait, no. Properly going into a club, like a actual club, yes. Bars and all, got lah. But actual clubbing, then nah. It was the last time
No.
you guys came back.
But I heard there's like new clubs now, no? Pit Club, is it? I heard it's damn good, eh?
I have not been.
The lighting's all damn good one. That's what I heard lah.
I feel
OK， 下次啦，下次我们回来。
可以啊，回来，快点回来。
Let's go 啊！
快点
That
回
was
来。
so
And then we go
fun.
meet tarik.
I meet Tarik.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring you the full Malaysian experience back again.
Oh yes. Wow. Wow. The last time we met each other in person was 去年1月。
去年1月，
Yeah.
新年哦。
Qian is by Chinese New Year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
That's also another thing I feel FOMO about. Walao eh. Like when I
New
see
Year's
all the Chinese New Year like posts lah, people going here like 拜年 or like they dress up, right? All the 初一 post, 初二 post, 初三 post. I'm here like, bro, I have to work every day, fucking chill at home, go gym, nothing to do.
楼上
Damn sad, bro.
I think 我最想念就是楼上
But we do 楼上 here also, right?
fake one, not real one.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, not from restaurants.
One thing I would say Messiah did me well is that
Dirty. Oh, sorry.
not dirty lah. Did me well. They did help me not miss home that much. Malaysia community was huge there. You guys had like 6 of you guys in the whole entire school. We had like 50 of us on
What
campus.
the heck? Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were the majority minority on campus.
Oh.
That's
In
crazy.
terms of
What?
like country wise, when it comes to like minorities
like-
on campus, yeah, Malaysians. You throw a stone, you hit a Malaysian.
What?
Wait, how
Sure,
big
so
is
you
your
get
school?
Don't quote me on it.
1,000.
Probably three to 4. It's a small school.
Very
It's a
small school.
It's very small.
3 to 4K.
Oh,
It's quite
okay.
small. Wow, but 50 Malaysians out of like 3 to 4K. That's quite a lot.
Yeah. We
I
had-
only thought like people from MCKL went to Messiah. I didn't know like there's other colleges too that like
So we had-
collaborated with.
So the 4 fellas that I came with
Yeah.
to Messiah were out of 11 of us. My year,
the same batch
we had
lah.
4 Yeah, we had 4 ADTPNs, but we had 11 transfers. So the rest of them
Oh.
were freshmen and other transfers lah. So
I see.
every year.
So
I
you don't
think
really feel-
roughly- No.
I mean, yeah, I guess in that case you don't feel FOMO about like not being around Malaysians, but more like not being around your core friend group, right? Is it?
For me, yeah, definitely was the friend group and the experiences that were a bit different. You guys, I mean, coming over to meet you guys during Thanksgiving and all was I would say it was a blessing. And then especially when we had our final graduation trip over to Iowa, that definitely sort of, even though it's towards the tail end, it did help cure a bit on the FOMO part of it lah. But
Yeah.
other than that, like during the year 2 years time when I was there, yeah, the main thing I was just like, oh, I wish my gang was there. Yes, I made friends, new friends, but very different lah. It's a very different experience. Yeah.
I feel like even when you make new friends, right, you also feel a bit FOMO too sometimes, because you know how like when you have new group of friends, some people just naturally have like a certain clique.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you cannot vibe with that clique.
Yeah.
For me, that gives me some sort of insecurities sometimes. I feel like, wow, how come they only like we all know each other around the same amount of time, but they can vibe so well, they can bond so well. Like, is this something that I'm not doing well enough to like kind of bond with them? you know.
I think one thing is like, cause you know you and me 我们两个都有朋友嘛 so like we already have our
喂，小妹
own
没有朋友咩？真的讲
没有啦 like 我们的 gang okay bitch
gang.
我们有我们自己的 friends 了嘛 so like basically 我们会 hang out with 我们自己的 friends instead of going out to make friends. I think 我比较 FOMO in a way where 我有点too comfortable with 我的 zone 啊 so like 我会很怕 to make new friends. So this is like one of my regrets 就是我没有出去 venture to meet more people when I was in Iowa. Cause 我自己有朋友了嘛 so I feel like 哎呀不要去认识新朋友啊 So
Yeah.
I think that's
I think it's very valid.
Yeah. I think that's definitely
Cause like
you go
你讲啦，你
first.
是 guest， 你是 guest。No， 你是 guest。
I think I can agree that there are pros and cons to having your gang follow you to the unis that you are at. Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, even though 我 naturally 是一个 very outgoing person, but at some point it gets tiring after a while because you have to sort of get to know this new group again and find the dynamics of it rather than just like, hey, you already know each other you have 2 years together. Yeah. Very different.
I think that's one of the hardest part, being a transfer student, because a lot of we transfer here like maybe 2 years or 3 years in, right? So like most of our peers will be like juniors or even seniors sometimes, or sophomore at least, right? So like they've known each other for quite a while. And then transferring in, you're like that weird new transfer kid, right?
Yep.
Except like you're transferring in a batch instead of just you alone. But it's like it's hard to mingle with friends or like to kind of join into a group where like people were already friends. They already have their own cliques.
Yeah. I think so I'm not shading Messiah here. I think their intentions are really, really good, but it's just not what worked for me. So how Messiah does is that they have a whole, because we have dorms, we have to stay in the dorms during our first year, right? So
you cannot stay off campus?
Not yet. For the first semester, you do have to stay in like
on campus.
Yeah,
I see.
So,
okay.
They have a whole building dedicated to transfer students only. So regardless of where, if you transfer from community college, you transfer from overseas, anywhere, as long as you are a midway student, you are in that building. So that is somewhat their version of trying to get people to, have more understanding and make more friends that are similar to themselves. But on my end, it was very much like we are here. I think for my batch, sometimes we had the mindset of like we are here for different agendas.
What do you mean?
Like we're here just to graduate, or we're here to focus on our departments and stuff like that. Yeah. So those kind of agendas, and then on my end it's like, yes, I did want to focus on my theater stuff, but also I needed a sense of home, whereas majority of the transfer kids were
just
Americans,
focusing on their careers. Okay.
All Americans, not something that I was very familiar with. I didn't really like that. Yeah. So,
what was the hardest thing, like when you came to America, right? Trying to blend in with people, what was the hardest thing for you?
People looked at me like in my floor itself, people looked at me as that Asian kid. And it didn't help that my roommate was Asian American, and there was some weird story about
miscommunication.
That. Yeah.
So
it was very
drama.
It was very
now I'm curious.
Story for another day. But like TLDR for podcasts.
Yeah.
Wise, my roommate was a bit special. In terms like she was an Asian American kid who was very focused on like martial arts and stuff. And I'm not saying it's bad, but if you're doing your taekwondo wushu in the middle of the night in the hallways of the dorms, people tend to look at you a different way. Yeah, Exactly. And to be associated as the roommate of that kid as well. So it was very
Oh,
like, I don't think I stayed in my dorm for majority of my semester. I think 2/3 of it was in
fair.
other places, other rooms,
Very fair.
sleeping in other places. So that was
Mm-hmm.
basically my first semester. So I didn't get to really like make a lot of friends on the floor because of that. And
Mm-hmm.
then also like my major was crazy, and I was working I was working as well. I mean, all of us did work when we were
No
there.
choice no
Yeah,
money no money, no
have to work
honey.
ma. That's the
Yeah.
way it is. But
Mm.
on top of work and school, for my side as a theater major, we also had a lot of rehearsals, and it usually
Mm-hmm.
runs from 5 o'clock all the way to 11, 12 o'clock. So
Oh yikes.
basically the whole entire time was just packed. If anybody needed to find me for dinner and all, they had to book me 1 week in advance.
Wow,
Book
For the
you
first
or make
busy. Yeah.
reservation.
Go talk to my manager. Hey,
So
sorry, not on my
it's either
level.
that or they literally don't see me at all. You are unable to find me.
Mm.
Even if you're not on my door, you can't find me. And
Yeah.
yeah, so like funny story, Juning actually came over to Messiah for my first semester,
Mm-hmm.
like towards the end, right? She
But you
wanted
didn't
to
have time for her.
she wanted to surprise me in my room,
Yeah. You were
right?
in your room.
I went in my room.
And then she saw it in person
My special
doing
room private.
taekwondo.
Yeah,
What
ask
the
put a Q&A on 3CM podcast of like, what do you want Juning to answer? And probably that will be like, how do you feel meeting my roommate?
Oh my god. Imagine she was like trying to go to your room, right? Trying to decorate your room for birthday party and all. And then like she puts balloons or and then your roommate just came in, pop every single balloon.
Oh my
Just
god.
like practicing
Yeah.
for taekwondo.
It's not just that, like it was a lot of like, I don't know if you guys had nightmare roommate stories, but
Yes,
mine
Yes.
was,
yes, for
So
sure.
many.
I think all of us can agree on that. There's one
Jesus,
thing that,
yeah.
that we can definitely bond on. Mine was slamming cupboard doors and slamming doors at 7 in the morning.
Like
Mm.
your roommate did that?
My roommate not just doing martial arts on the hallway, but early in the
Yeah.
morning at 7 a.m. was like slamming doors and waking everybody
Yep.
up. So it was not
Mm-hmm.
a pleasant experience stuff.
How many roommates did you
Yeah.
had?
I only had one.
Oh,
I only had one. So I was like, what a way to start out your American
Mm.
dream.
American life, yeah. I had roommates since I was 18 because like I had to move away
Yep.
from Kuantan, right, to KL. And then honestly, same thing. I feel like the first time I had roommates, I wasn't comfortable with them
Mm,
because like that was my first time living with random strangers, right? And these are
yeah.
people that I've never known in my life. I try to be friends with them, obviously, but there's just like some living habits that you just can't tolerate, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And then pet peeves and everything. So for me, it's like shit. Like my first year in MCKL was like you are. I just keep going out. I don't want to stay at home because I hate seeing my roommates. And the worst part is at that time I had roommates, not housemates or apartment mates. That means we're literally staying in the same room. So it was me and three other guys. We're all staying
wow.
in the same room. Yeah,
No
yeah.
homo,
What
Sausage
no homo.
if
fest.
what if one of your roommate wants to bring a girl back?
That was
Gigi?
I was that roommate. So they were GG.
哦，你妈妈听到诶，等一下，
没有啦，我没有看我 podcast 的，sorry。
我跟你
我带女
妈妈讲，我
孩子回来，
叫她
我们
去看。
，no，我带女孩子回来，我们一起读书，一起 study for exam
Bio.
final 嘛
Study bio.
她都没有
，yeah，study
打白哦。
biology。
Reproductive system.
Wait, BG, cannot. But yeah lah, I feel like that was I think first time having roommate was definitely challenging. But then after a period of time, right, you kind of have some expectations. You know to draw boundaries.
Right,
You know
yep.
like there's certain things that you have to communicate with each other,
Yep.
and like that helped a lot lah. I think it's also like a sense of like personal development also lah. Just like help you grow as to how to communicate with people in general.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like most of the time, because I didn't know how to navigate it, so me being me just run out, and it's like what in the common area calling whoever that was available just to Zoom, just to stay out of the room kind of stuff
Mm,
lah. I think that also kind of helped a bit in terms of like the FOMO-ness of being away and alone during the first
Video
semester.
call your friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely try to stay connected with people. Yep.
Yeah, I think.
How about FOMO in Malaysia? Do you ever feel FOMO in Malaysia,
Oh, ever
or was it
since
only
coming
in the
back,
US?
ever since coming back, the first year was tough. The first year was tough because I
Reverse culture shock.
reverse culture shock is a definitely real thing you guys should talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But for me it was mainly because other than uh Hannah, other than my friend, one of our
Mm-hmm.
friends here, um
Mm-hmm.
it was very much like essentially everybody was still in the US, even though different
Mm.
parts of it still in the US. Nobody was home. I had to deal with culture shock. Had to deal with readjusting
Mm.
to staying with my parents. So there
Mm-hmm.
was so many stuff that was going on, and then cause during the same time that I was back, it was also the time where one by one you guys started moving to different states to figure out your jobs
Yep.
and stuff like that. So it was very much dead silent from everyone and anyone, with the occasional like Instagram stories and stuff. So I can agree with you, like Instagram story is
Mm.
really lit
Social media, man.
FOMO
Yep.
fuel, yeah, to the fire.
Correct.
Yeah. It hurt lah a bit, but on my end it was very much like I had to distract myself somehow. I need to find a job, so I
Yeah.
went job after job after job into a lot of different and weird stuff lah. Yeah.
So
Weird
it seems
stuff.
like. Uh,
Weird jobs,
uh,
like very weird
Weird
uh,
jobs. Yeah,
job.
weird jobs.
my piku.
So
Woo!
no,
Anyways.
no, I will draw the line there. 没有卖过屁股，不会卖屁股。
那是 Kenny 卖屁股 But yeah, it seems like the way you combat FOMO-ness is just by, I guess, keeping yourself occupied, whether
Yeah.
it's like job, work, or like being with people that is, immediately around you at that time, right?
Yeah.
But
That was
I never thought about that. I always thought like I feel FOMO when I see Instagram stories of people having fun. But you also talked about like feeling FOMO when like you don't see people enough on social media because you want to
yeah.
stay connected to them, but like you don't see enough of their life, I guess.
I think there's also like, to me, because we have created that very tight knit bond within our gang
Mm,
that we had, right? So it was very much a constant thought of like, what milestones are you guys hitting, and not being
mm,
able to be there to experience those milestones with you guys, since we literally turned 18, 19, 20. We turned into young adults, and that's a
oh, that's
significant.
also a scary part, man.
We went through that scary part together. That's that
Yeah.
And it sort of shaped a lot of how I view that part of my life and that part of my friendship. So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, like, you guys getting into new relationships,
Mm-hmm.
graduating, getting a new job, I won't hear about it until like 3 or 4 months down the line, or maybe up to a year down the line, of like, so happen one of our friends mid conversation be like, oh yeah, Ziqing got a new job, oh yeah, Dongxing got a new girlfriend, and it's like very very like,
Wait, new
oh,
girlfriend? What the fuck?
Many
Suddenly attack me.
girlfriends.
many many
No,
girlfriend.
no, 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 no. No,
So
no, no.
it's very much like oh wow, I'm happy for you guys, but at the same time I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, I couldn't be there
I guess I'm
to
really
to
missing
wish,
out. Yeah.
yeah, to wish you guys to be
Wow.
essentially accepting also the fact that we are moving into different and separate lives that,
Correct.
that we have, life path.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys are in US, and I think for the next few years, next two years, still going to be there, or within the next year, next 9 months.
Let's
right?
see if Donald Trump wants to kick us out, or Biden, I don't know,
but
whoever.
essentially, like, minimally the next 6 months, you guys are still going to be there. And then on my end, within the past like 4 months, I changed a new job, and like within the past 6 months, I changed 2 different jobs, essentially. So that's like that type of experiences and milestone hits that we can't ever
be there for each other, or
each
like
other and celebrate the wins and the losses together lah. Yeah.
Ooh, so this is your sign, all of you out there. This is your sign to check in on your friend, and like honestly, give them a video call. Hang out with them, trying to schedule like a coffee or like some, I don't know, just like chit chat session with them.
I think like recently, if it weren't for the fact that you two and also Juning started bouldering, I don't think I would be even talking as much to Zixing and Juning. With the two of us, Dongxing and I, we occasionally just hit each other up with like congrats on your podcast, and you guys are doing so well. Hey, come at that time we go bouldering together. It's like occasional, but with Zixing and Juning, especially Juning, since I've known her for so long, comparatively to the two of you guys, it's quite sad that we sort of just faded out a bit in that sense. But with that,
and that is part of adulting, like just you make new friends and then you just lose touch with some older friends, and that's just how it is. I feel like some people take that better, but some people kind of feel more pain going through that process.
I also think it's like proximity, because 我们很靠近 and we can see each other maybe every week, every other days. And like with Charmaine, like I think like you said, bouldering has made us closer because 我们有东西讲. Like I can ask you for certain tricks, tips and tricks, and then 你就会 like 有时看如果我有 post 的话 then 你就会看我的 video 你讲 maybe 你可以做这样子比较容易 blah blah blah.
Wow, virtual coaching, you should try to go for that.
Come in person coach. Need to coach me up on my IG.
Yeah.
But so I think like being able to call is one thing, being able to chat is another lah.
I think like video call and everything, it's good. It's like the best possible way to connect with people that are not close to you, but there's still that screen, being virtual, there's still some distance between the both of you, right?
Not only just the virtual screen, talking over the screen is an issue. Like you said, we are adults now. We have full-time jobs now, and we still have to deal with time difference is a thing.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like layers on top of layers on top of layers. It's just sometimes it's like, okay, it's a funny thing. It's a funny notion where people like to say keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And then I think at this point in time, it's really starting to be legit of like, I'll keep you in thoughts and prayers, like really, because that's the only thing that I can do at this point in time.
Yeah.
You remember 我们讲我们要 call, still until now 我们还没有时间 call. 2个月
差不多要3个月了。We've been going back and forth. This is the call lah. This is
the real call.
It's always we'll hang out at some point. I'll hit you up next time, and then boom, disappear. I mean, it's understandable lah. It's just like people are getting busy with work, with life. Man, see that's why my dream is to buy a mansion, and then like every year I want to host like just like friend gathering, right?
You book an Airbnb, bro. You save the hassle.
No. I want to buy my own mansion. No.
You buy your own mansion, but then you have to clean up after that. You buy
I can hire someone to clean lah. No worries one. Easy.
First thing you get you have to call all of us already.
Can. I will let you know.
顺便 fly 买全部人回来。
顺便。
You already got the mansion, might as well go the extra step.
I use all my life saving for the mansion already. I got no money. Like literally, you have to bring your own alcohol.
Where are you? Where are you going to get the money for the maid?
I'm the mate.
Groupon 有 discount.
Hey, shameless. Hey, not shameless. Sponsor. Groupon sponsors. Okay lah. But I think that's a really good note to end our conversation today. For people out there, if you feel FOMO, I guess, try to stay connected with your friends, make that effort, reach out to people. And then for people who are, like living a good life, also don't forget to reach out to some of your old friends too, right?
Yeah.
Just stay connected.
Yeah, and like I would say for some of us who are in close proximity but just never had the time to connect with the people around us, one tip that I would say definitely help on my end is to always plan like a fixed activity every week. So like for
correct.
you guys would be bouldering
Bouldering, yep.
right? On my end is also bouldering with my group. So always have that fixed activity. You'll be surprised how much more social life you get from just that fixed activity, and it's not a very long time. You just need 1 or 2 hours and that's it.
Correct.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes we spend more than that. 我觉得我跟 Toshing and Juning in the same proximity, 我们就是讲话 and then climb for couple seconds and then 又下来讲话
My climb session lasts minimum 5 hours, can go up to 6 hours. Because 我们讲话，然后爬1-2次，然后就讲，又再爬1-2次，又再讲。
Yeah.
Yeah, when we say bouldering, it's really just like spilling tea. It's not really bouldering.
Exactly. So like you can just have the reason to go out. For example, bouldering, badminton. Don't plan on drinks. Do an actual activity, because then you will have the motivation to go out rather than just like, I can have dinner anytime. This one is like,
that's true.
We're going this time. That's it. Just go. So everybody will just go.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
make that plan.
It's fine.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Zixing, do you want to do the outro?
我没有我的 script 今天。你做啦。
有 script 做 outro 这个。Okay lah. Well, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much, Charmaine, for coming on.
Thank you.
Really, really insightful and like I don't know, just like I feel like it's a very heartwarming episode too this time. Just like a lot of things that I can relate to personally, and seeing how you combat that and seeing that someone out there is also sharing a relatable experience is just comforting for myself lah.
Yeah.
But
of course.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again. Yeah, and till the next one. Peace.
Ciao.
Bye bye，海感性。
海感性。
再见。